Hi everybody, this is Fancy Pants in the Game Ant Legion. I am in what started out as my farm nest, but now it's kind of taken on an identity of its own. And so we're in Fancier's nest now, and I have already finished Repel Invaders in my other nest, so I switched over here to be able to show you it. I highly suggest doing it. Some people find it tedious. What it does, but it's not, I don't think, and it gives you great rewards, and it's kind of like a little getaway. It's a game within the game, and what it does is it'll take your specialized ants that you have here, and it puts them in this little game over here called Repel Invaders. And this is what it looks like. There's different levels, which will be up here, and all of these here, these ants, you set them up with your lineup like this. Now, this particular nest I have set up as a range nest, so those are the troop that I am focusing on with this nest, whereas my other one is a haste. I do have a haste ant here that I don't have in this, just because I do focus on the range. Now, if I start losing with the range, I might mess around with this and mix them up, but right now I got 2 of the civil in here and 3 of the range, and then you just hit save, and then they'll be down here, and you just slide them. It'll bend down here, and I just slide it up here to place them. So you place the 5 of them up here. Now it does matter where you put them sometimes, so you move them around if you need to. Some are better up front and others are better in the back. So usually I'll put the stronger ones in the front, um, and then by stronger I mean the higher number. If they're green, that means they're at their highest level right now, and then once you upgrade them, like in the real game out there, then these will need to be upgraded. Like this one is white because it can be higher. So how do you upgrade them? Well, this is down here. Well, this is how you do it. It takes grubs to train them, and in the beginning you're going to have to kind of put in some grubs. Okay, you're going to have to take them like out of your inventory and use them in here, but you'll get them back. You see, as they're getting hit, these enemies, and dying, they're shooting these grub worms back, so it's filling them back up. So as you train, you'll be using 50 of them at a time, but you also are getting back all of these as they get hit. So now we need to upgrade this one, but we need room down here. So we're going to have to take one of these if we cannot get any matches. And by matches, what we do is we look for the same kind of ant, like these are the same. You can tell sometimes by the color. So I'd look for gold for this one. Well, these are different here, gold ones, but you can see the difference in the way the ant looks. So then I would look for reds, and then I would see if they match. So none here match. So if they did, I would slide them together, but I will show you this. But for now, we need to get rid of one of these. I'm going to take one of the ones that are at their fullest, because right now we can't. If I could go higher, I would have slid that to that one, and we would have made a 61. But being they're green, that means they are at their highest capacity. So I'm going to train a new one. You just hit train. Now it gave me a 55. You see these two match, so I slide them together. They made a 56. I still can't use it up here because these are full. You see, they already are at their highest. So now I'm going to do another one. So do we have a 55 that looks like this one? No. Oh yeah, see, it was jumping to show me. Now watch, when I touch it, you see how that one's throbbing right to the right, the left of it? I just slide it to that. So it gives you hints. See, it's going to do it next to it again. We slide that together. Now I'm going to do it again, so I don't see any throbbing. So that means that we're at the capacity with that one. So we would do another one, slide these together. I see there's another one here, there's one there. And that's where that one stops. Okay, so this is what we would do. Like I said, if it gets full, you just slide one off and throw it in this pit here, and it gets rid of it, so we have room to be able to train more. So I'll do one more just so you can see. And again, that one doesn't match. So if you keep going, it's going to keep filling these up, and you're not going to be able to put another one in until you get rid of one. So just don't get rid of one that's getting close to be able to go on to this one. Which is this ant here, we can see. So these two I wouldn't dump if I had to dump one. And again, this one doesn't fit. Sometimes I put them next to each other just so I can keep track too. But so that's how you do that. Now I'm going to show you a little shortcut here too. There's something here. You know, you can activate this. I think it's $4.99 or something like that. Actually, it shows you in the other one. But you do get free trials of them. They last for 3 minutes, and I have 137 of them. You get them with your dailies, so you don't need to buy this. The only thing is, once this free trial runs out and you've used up all your 137 of them, see, they go faster. That's what that top one is. So it's going 2 times faster there. Once this, see this yellow line going around, counting down around that ×2, once that comes up and it stops, then you just have to go in and set it again for free. And the same with this affinity sign. See, this is where you would activate it for $4.99 if you did not want to do it the free way. The trial way, you just hit trial, and this would automatically fuse these. And this is much easier, I tell you. So you get these with your dailies, so don't so you really don't have to buy it unless you have a problem with going back in and resetting it after the 3 minutes. But it will wait for you if it gets full like this, because it doesn't pick which one that you should get rid of. So what we would do would be that we would have to come in here. Now the difference between I guess for buying it too, I'm not sure because I've never bought it, but I know that if I return, this will keep going. But if you have these free trials on, it'll stop after it ends. But if you had bought it, it'll keep going. You don't have to until you can't go anymore, until you cannot no longer kill them. Then it will stop, and you'll have to come in here and get it going again. Get it in its right setup to make the next, the next kill work. So I usually set these up like this so that the highest here is in the beginning, and then that's your best chance there too. But I want to keep going till I get this 59 into, I'm not going to get rid of that one because that's the one we're working on. So let's just do a few of these here. See how much quicker this is. So when you, okay, that just meant that we finished, it went from one level to the next, and we got a reward. See, now our reward is lit up. Again, in here, now we just got a shard. Now for $15, you can get all these columns of rewards, and there's really great rewards in here. And even if you don't want to spend the money, even this first row has really good rewards. So I don't know. I think it's great. I did in my other nest purchase the $14.99 one, and you just get so much stuff with it that, especially in a lower, I would say lower, only because my other one is higher than this one, but in a nest where you're starting out with your shards and things, then where you need a lot of these purple ones. Um, and not only that, you get other things too, like speed ups and your honeydew, and I mean, just all kinds of things, everything. And you do get your superior eggs in here too, and your other eggs. I mean, there's just great stuff, diamonds. Um, so I think it's a great thing, and it really is a no brainer. Um, you can just let it go, especially if you get that 4.99 thing. You would just hit return, but I'm just still gonna try to get this one filled up before I leave, just so that, oh, see, now this trial ended again. So we just go like that and we get it started again. I wish I had music to kind of take you through this, huh? Be a lot better than this. Yep. And here we go again. I just want you to see it shoot up there to get that 60. Shouldn't be long now, I think. There we go. Okay, they're all green now. We're good to go. I would just hit return. And there we go. And we're all set. So when that runs out, it'll stop again. But until then, it's going to keep going back here and going to as far as it can until that runs out. At least it should be. Okay. And I did do another video as well, with a little bit of a hint and tip about how to get these if it looks like you're not going to win, how to get it to that next level, if you're fast. And I've never had it not work, but you have to be pretty adamant. Oh, it's 11-11 victory. Okay, so one other thing I wanted to point out to you is in the beginning too, it's like within 5 you get rewards, and then it starts going to 10 and then to 20, and then before you know it, it's up to 50 before you'll start getting the next reward. But it's not, it's not bad. It's not a bad way. So anyway, I would highly suggest doing it. There's so much in here. And like I said, my other nest, I am done with them all. That's how much I was addicted to it. I mean, like I said, you always need something that's in these prizes. So, all right, I hope that helps make up your mind about this, and it's not as complicated as you thought it was. Thanks a lot for watching. Appreciate you guys. Really do. Please follow me. And if you have any videos you would like to see done on the game, please let me know. Thank you. Bye-bye.